Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another soccer matchup between San Marino and Monrovia. This is their second game in the league. We just started off kickoff by uh, guest visitors here, Monrovia, starting off the game pretty strong, very strong passes over to the back, keeping that possession going on for their team. First out of bounds, ball in the whole game. Very excited to see this matchup. We're coming back from a fierceful game between uh, again San Marino and Monrovia, but this was Lady Titans, not the boys varsity soccer team. Very nerve-wracking game as the opportunities were not good enough to even out the scoreboard, and that game ended to 0-2 in favor of Monrovia. Early opportunity here by San Marino. Good pass over to the sideline. Um, Good opportunity for Monrovia. That's called offsides nonetheless. A lot of aggression starting off in this early gameplay for a matchup tonight. Hope to see more of this throughout the whole game to keep it more exciting for everyone, including the audience and myself, which I love. I love high energy and aggressive game, especially San Marino, my favorite team, of course. Monrovia is suffering from that early pressure by San Marino, not letting them play as comfortable as they would want to, making very rash and difficult decisions, but still keeping possession nonetheless. San Marino doing an amazing job keeping Monrovia on their toes, just checking out any chance they get to get the ball. Dangerously close to the box for Monrovia. And San Marino is just not giving up that pressure. Monrovia is just passing the ball back and forth, showing good chemistry among the defenders. Very similar to a strategy Barcelona used in the early 2000s called tiki taka, where most players, uh, instead of rushing to the goal, they instead play possession and pass the ball to each other. We've seen a reference to that kind of strategy here by Monrovia that is coming off both defensive but also able to take opportunities when they need to. San Marino is just coming with everything at them and attempting to get the ball as fast as they can, maybe get an early goal, as Monrovia is a very tough rival at this point in the league. And we want to get our first win in the league. Good scoring opportunity for Monrovia. Attempts to cross the ball. Ball that ends in nothing. Jaden Kusuma clears the ball. Ooh, ball still in play. Never mind. Monrovia player plays it by the sideline. Attempts for a pass gets blocked by San Marino. Ball is again crossed over to the box, but it ends in nothing. Leo Feng has possession of the ball once again. San Marino is in possession of the ball over in the midfield. Attempts for a through ball. Not enough strength in that through ball, but makes it to the player nonetheless. Now it's a race for between the striker and the left back for Monrovia. Excuse me, right back. It chooses to pass it over to the center, but misses horribly. Monrovia is now in possession of the ball. Nice through ball for Monrovia, but Jaden Kusuma is going to get to that ball first with that pace. Wow, very scary. Scary situation for the goalkeeper who missed that kick in his zone. Good covering by the defensive player in San Marino. And ball just goes too wide. It's going to be a goal kick, first goal kick of the game. Keeper gets ready, very calm and composed after a bit of an oopsie in this early first half. Ball is returned to San Marino's side. Nice passes among the players. Good chemistry. Nice through ball for the striker. He's gonna get into it. He is being defended by two Monrovia players, and the pressure was just too much for him. Now the ball's in Monrovia's possession. Bit of a tussle between two players, and ref calls for a foul. It's gonna be for Monrovia. Good opportunity for a free kick here by number 10. Decides to play it short, pretty smart. They're going to play possession once again by passing the ball back to the defense. I'm gonna go ahead and, and assess that they're probably gonna try and tire out our players because they've noticed how much high energy we're putting into the pressure here. So keeping possession and passing the ball to each other is very smart, as they can tire it out, or uh, they can tire out San Marino very quickly. Ball goes back into the goalkeeper, plays a short. Once again, the pressure is too much for the defender. Almost gets a little overwhelmed by the striker, who did an amazing job pressuring the defender. But we still stay strong with San Marino Titans here tonight. Goalkeeper clears the ball away, but gets returned to Monrovia. Another clearance, but gets blocked by San Marino. That's number 10. Number 10 in the pitch tonight, Diego Garcia with the ball. Monrovia has the ball once again. Nice pass, but the striker didn't exactly know what to do with that, and that scoring opportunity has gone to waste now. Good gameplay between both teams tonight. We're seeing a lot of good opportunities, good vision among especially San Marino here, who's doing an amazing job of defending. We are seeing a bit of a difference in the height between Monrovia and San Marino, but the skill that San Marino has brought in previous games is unmatchable compared to height. Nice through ball for the striker here. Defender does a nice job defending that ball. That's going to be a goal kick. The striker had the last touch on that ball, and it's going to go into the goalkeeper. Nice job by Monrovia defending that ball. It was a very dangerous situation for them, and they must be really grateful that they didn't fumble at it. Otherwise, we would have our first breakthrough of the game, still curving that first goal. Let's go. Nice pressure by San Marino. Not letting him pass the ball whatsoever. As I said, there is a bit of a height difference, as you can see. So, oh, okay. Bad pass from the defense results in Monrovia's possession. And he actually shoots. Very good shot on target, but the keeper blocks that ball away. The defender who can't keep possession after being pressured on. Ball goes for the center striker. Ball gets returned. Ball gets stolen by Leo Feng, number 16. Good job. Ball gets a little too short, but it's still fought for in the midfield. Barker driving up the field, beating 1 and 2 players. He shoots. Oh, it was actually a pass, a bit of a cross there, but striker couldn't finish it. They're keeping that momentum on. No one there to support that run. Pass it back to number 6. It's a back and forth passing. Nice dribble. Remarkable dribble done by the right winger. Wow, I'm amazed. That was an amazing dribble. I haven't seen anything like that so far. Very good effort by San Marino. He gets ready to take that corner kick. He shoots. Plays it low. And it's cleared away by Monrovia. Diego was really ready to get into that ball and finish it off with a strong hit, but wasn't quite able to do that. Ball is up for a goal kick. Goalkeeper gets ready, scans the field slowly. Remarkable dribble we saw by, I believe, is number 6. Excuse me, that might have been number 22. Remarkable dribble nonetheless. I've never seen anything like that in this league. Very good effort. Hope to see more of that later on. Early pressure by San Marino here. Dangerously close to the corner mark. Nice ball stolen by San Marino. Pass it over to the center, but there's no one to receive it. Ball goes too wide for the box. Great effort. Amazing ball stolen by Leo Feng, but couldn't get that pass in exactly. Monrovia again getting heavy pressure by San Marino, who is just not letting go of that leash. Ball gets returned into defense. Now it's Monrovia with the pressure. Gets thrown into the middle field. Monrovia takes possession after blocking that pass. Ball is going to go a little wide. No, it's still in play. We'll take it back. There was a striker took a heavy touch on that ball and it's going to go out of bounds. Possession is going to be for San Marino. San Marino playing very smartly defensive-wise and offensive-wise by putting a lot of pressure into their enemy and making more opportunities of that. Nonetheless, nice passes between all players. Jaden Kusuma keeping a mark on that player. Remarkable. And was a foul called in a very, very dangerous position just outside the box. Could have been a PK. There was sadly a bit of a tussle between one of the defenders and Monrovia's player. And now it's going to result into a free kick very, very close into the goal. Number 10 is going to attempt to get a hit on that ball along with number 7. There's going to be a barrier of 4 men blocking that kick. Fingers crossed, they keep their position and this goes on to nothing. Monrovia kicks, and the ball goes a little too wide, dangerously close to the crossbar, but doesn't end in a goal, thankfully. That's going to be a goal kick for San Marino. Nicely defended by San Marino, very good positioning. Ball gets played into the defense. Into the defense players by San Marino. Bit of a struggle for the ball, but left winger takes a hit on that ball, and after a heavy touch, Monrovia is able to get that ball out of bounds. Excuse me. Monrovia regains possession of that ball, getting ready for that throw-in. Play long, a nice attempt for a through ball. It doesn't end in anything. Number 22 with a through ball. Nice pass for the center. Takes a shot, but it's a little too weak. It's very easy for the goalkeeper to collect. Again, beautiful pressuring by San Marino strikers. Diego Garcia giving everything he can in order to get that first goal early in the game, early in this first half, less than 28 minutes left. Nice opportunities by San Marino. We already had a very close goal situation. We already had a very close goal scored by, almost scored by San Marino. Could have been their first breakthrough of this game. Game's very exciting so far. Really great matchup between these two teams who are giving everything on the pitch. San Marino, who's really want to come back into that first loss, and Monrovia, who's want to attempt to keep their score going on. Nice pressure. Diego Garcia gets the ball, but gets thrown off. Gets thrown off by Monrovia's player. He lost his balance in that run. Very unfortunate. Nonetheless, it's gonna be possession's gonna be for San Marino. Monrovia took the last hit on that ball. Excuse me. It's gonna be a free kick after that bit of a tussle Diego Garcia had with the Monrovia player. Nice opportunity for a cross. San Marino's gonna want to capitalize from this. Gets ready, hits it up. Goalkeeper clears it. Very dangerous for Monrovia. Many players were getting ahead to take a shot at that ball, but goalkeeper gets at it first. Monrovia regains possession of that ball. Attempts to dribble out. Nice through ball for the center striker. Another through ball from Monrovia. It's a 2v1 situation. Goes for the pass. Goes a little too wide. Ball still in play. Defenders rush over to cover the shot. Weak shot ends in nothing. Ball goes too wide. 0 shots in target so far that we've seen. by Monrovia. He's gonna want to practice that one a lot this week. He missed very bad in a pivotal moment. That could have definitely been the first goal for Monrovia. He's got to be mad with himself. Goalkeeper takes a shot. Deflected by Monrovia. Ball gets played in the midfield. It's loose now. It could be anyone's ball. Defender rushes over to cover that area. Gets possession of that ball. An attempt for a through ball. Striker gets the ball. It gets a little too wide once again, but there's a sentiment. Rushing over to get possession of that ball. Crosses it. Nice attempt for a bicycle kick. The audience is amused by this. It was a good attempt, but he definitely was way off target from the ball. It was very impressive nonetheless. I don't know a lot of people that can reach up with their leg like that. He's got to be taking yoga lessons. Nice attempt again. Ball gets deflected and it's now in Monrovia's possession. It's going to be... Refs exchange some words with Monrovia's player, but ball's still in play now after that first throw-in. Ball is airborne. An attempt for a kick by San Marino, and ball is again in Monrovia's possession. San Marino regains possession, tries to control in the center mid possession. Nice ball, makes it to the center mid. He has a lot of opportunities here. Gets attacked from behind. Definitely did not expect that. A run made by number 6 makes it into the striker. Gets deflected by Monrovia. Very smart play. Great run. Great chemistry by these players tonight. Amazing to see. That was actually a foul. I believe that was a high kick by San Marino. It results in a foul for Monrovia. Ball gets kicked up in the air. Nice header by Jaden Kusuma with that cranium of his. Ball gets tossed around in the middle field. Jaden scans the field and ends up passing it over to the goalkeeper. Smart choice. He wants to keep possession. Gets punted up. Deflected by Monrovia. Very nice effort. Not seeing a lot of good chemistry here by Monrovia. They're failing a lot of passes compared to how they were doing earlier in this game. That's a foul called by the ref. Monrovia gets a free kick. Definitely getting a lot of pressure by San Marino. They've been practicing a lot to attempt to get that ball as early as they can, and that's definitely resulted them as they've had a lot of scoring opportunities here. An attempt for a header reaches no one. Another cross gets blocked by the defense. A toss of the ball here in the box, very dangerous. An attempt for a through ball, not strong enough, makes it into the Monrovia's player. Ball gets deflected and goes out of bounds. Very strong kick right there. That must have hurt. Thanks everyone watching currently. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight, supporting your favorite high school team, soccer high school team. Very appreciate the effort. I appreciate your companionship here in the live stream. Still 0-0 on this early first half. A lot of good scoring opportunities from both sides, but neither have been able to capitalize on those opportunities. Ball gets thrown into the center of the box. Monrovia takes possession of that ball, but gets cleared off once again. It's gonna bounce off Monrovia. Again, bounced off Monrovia, and San Marino's gonna take advantage of that and go for a throw-in. plays it short for his teammate. Makes it to number 6. Attempt to pass it to Diego Garcia, number 10. Go, Diego, go, says the audience. Not seeing a lot of pressure here by San Marino. Trying to keep themselves calm and composed. That's going to be a ball for Monrovia, but ref calls that it's offsides. Monrovia player seems a little frustrated with that call, but it is what it is. I did see that he was a little off the mark there. A little too excited to get that first goal in. Resulting in him being offsides. You got to keep up with that position. Jaden takes an early kick at that. Just want to point out that was a really large kick coming from around the 20-yard mark on San Marino's side over to the 30-yard mark on Monrovia's side. Pretty impressive by Jaden Kusuma. Definitely known for being one of the most emotional players out in the field. Trying to get as much game time as he can as captain of the team. And just attempting to get, attempting his best here. It's definitely resulted in in some really good opportunities for San Marino, even though our record seems pretty unfavorable. It's still, every time San Marino shows up in the pitch, they do a really great show. It's a really good and clean gameplay that is just full of surprises at the end. San Marino is hoping for a win on his second game for the league. Preseason was a little rough for Titans, but they're trying to pick it up once again. Now they're in league, and I'm all for it. We're going to be covering all of the games for boys soccer, so please stay tuned for all those games moving forward. And thank you for everyone who's been sticking around since the first San Marino soccer game. Really appreciate your support here, and please like and subscribe to the live stream if you like this type of content. Said before, we'll be covering all of boys soccer games, so again, stay tuned for that. Nice ball by Parker Wilson. Hard foul by Parker Wilson, who was a bit reckless there with his gameplay. He's gonna get talked to by the ref, and looks like he's reaching for a card. And indeed, I believe he gave him a yellow. He's gonna get stopped off right now. Bit of a reckless kick by Parker. I'm guessing that he got a little too excited there. As would everyone. Monrovia gets ready to kick. Nice drive by that kick, but deflected by Jaden Kusuma with that header. Leo Fang, who deflects that ball away. Goes into the strikers, but they're not able to capitalize on that situation. Diego's open, but player instead goes for the through ball. Diego's still pressuring that enemy even on their side. Heavy pressure by Diego. Ball is forced to go into the goalkeeper and is now recollected by the defense. Ball goes into the sideline, passed over to the center field. Ball stolen once again by San Marino. Really good pressure once again. Wow, really impressive to see these guys play. Ball's airborne. Nice header by Diego Garcia. Almost makes it into number 8. Jaden with that pace attempts to beat that player. Ball makes it into the striker. It's a 1v1. Really low accuracy by Monrovia. Ball's still in play nonetheless. Monrovia attempts for a cross. Really good chemistry between their players. Jaden Kusuma, who is still jockeying his enemy. I don't know what the... Jaden, who capitalizes in that situation and clears the ball away from any danger. Really amazing to see him play out here. It was definitely a very dangerous opportunity for Monrovia, who could have capitalized on that and definitely scored that first breakthrough goal. But it's still 0-0. Thank you for San Marino's defense. Thanks to San Marino's defense. Ball gets deflected and is going to go out of bounds. Player took a heavy hit on that. Diego, who takes a heavy touch on that ball and is going to go into Monrovia's possession. Could also argue that the shot was not entirely accurate. Nice ball, an attempt for a through ball over to the forward, to the striker. Doesn't make it through. Ball gets deflected by Jaden Kusuma once again. And heavy defense, not only by the center mids, but also the strikers. A nice attempt for a cross. Doesn't make it to the player, but he was definitely up there and ready to score with a header, with either a header or a kick. Nice attempt. Some boys in blue are already looking a little bit tired. I wonder if the manager is looking to make any substitutions, and indeed he does. Parker Wilson's coming back into the pitch. Number 14, he's subbed off, I believe. Nice kick, makes it into the middle field. Nice pressure again by Parker Wilson. Ball makes it into the sideline. Right side of the pitch. Ball gets recollected once again by San Marino. Nice deflection by Monrovia, but again, it's denied by San Marino's defense. Nice pass for Parker Wilson, number 22. The defender's going to get to that ball first, and the ref is going to call for an out of bounds. Monrovia took a heavy hit on that, and it's again in San Marino's possession. Diego Garcia, with that beautiful hair of his, goes for that throw-in. Ball is recollected by the goalkeeper. Not a lot of stress on that. The calm collection for the keeper. Places short over to his teammate. They're gonna play it on the right side of the sideline. Good chemistry between the players. They play back into their box. Goalkeeper comes up, and Parker Wilson rushes over for more pressure in the defense line. San Marino recovers the ball once again in a very dangerous position. The play back takes a heavy shot, a heavy touch on that. Bad tussle between the two players. Ref calls for a foul. There's gonna be a yellow card from Monrovia's player. I believe he talked back to the ref. He's gonna get subbed off this very minute. Not very good sportsmanship coming from Monrovia. Again, Jaden Kusuma is going to take a hit on that ball. Another player with amazing hair. San Marino definitely showing a lot of personality with these hairstyles. Takes her to take a hit. And it's going to go, a little wide for San Marino. It's going to go outside. No chances taken on that shot. And the ball is going to go out of bounds once again. It's going to be a goal kick. Definitely a very powerful kick by Jaden Kusuma. Goalkeeper places short to his teammate. The play back and forth between each defender. Wonder if they'll decide to clear the ball away from any danger. Ball gets deflected by San Marino, but it's still Monrovia's possession. Really good pressure again by San Marino. They're not letting the enemy breathe, and yes, it shows that hard work pays off. They're capitalizing on those chances and attempt to steal as many balls as they can. Really good defensive play style by San Marino. Gets the ball driven out and is going to go into their possession. Plays it quick for the center mid. Diego Garcia, who took a heavy touch on that ball, lose possession. Shout out to the audience also who is here with us tonight in a very chilly night of Friday, still showing their support for their favorite team. Can't tell you how cold it is here tonight. Very amazing that some of these parents made it through and chose this over a warm blanket and a hot cup of chocolate, especially for those who are getting into a festive lifestyle. Very proud of them. They definitely show a lot of support for our team, and as they should, because this team is only getting better and better each time they play, I'm telling you. Ball gets deflected once again. It's going to be another throw-in. Shout out to everyone watching, showing their support once again. You guys are the true heroes. Parker Wilson capitalizes on that situation, takes a shot. The ball is cleared away in a very impressive maneuver by the defender. Wow. Another bicycle kick. My second time witnessing a bicycle kick from such close distance. We have a player down. Took a bit of a hit over after that exchange between the strikers. He's still down on the field. Doesn't seem like he wants to stand up whatsoever. Hoping that he's okay. Stab manages over to him, making sure that the player is getting the right treatment. Hoping for the best here, and hopefully we can keep playing soon. Wow, time passes by when you're having fun. It's less than 10 minutes here in this first half, 0-0 once again. Again, I gotta say, it was a remarkable kick, bicycle kick by the defender, and then a very impressive maneuver to defend the ball and keep that and annul that goal. Thanks to him, the scoreboard is still 0-0. A true hero from Monrovia. Player stands up. Looks like he's jogging it off, making some stretching exercises. And there we go. There's our boys in blue, drinking some water, resting up a little bit before the game starts again. And again, I'm telling you, man, these hairstyles are just everything to me. Really love the kind of aesthetic that San Marino brings into the pitch. Ref gives a yellow card for I don't know what reason. That was not expected. I don't know exactly what happened. I believe that Monrovia just keeps talking back into the ref. That's why he's giving out so many yellows tonight. No yellows. Excuse me, only one yellow for San Marino though. But that's 2 yellows for Monrovia. It's no good. We need to keep that sportsmanship up. Nice through ball, and Monrovia is going to capitalize off that. Takes a shot, and that's a goal. Very sad. It was a good opportunity, and he definitely took the chance to get that goal, and that's the first breakthrough with less than 7 minutes left on the clock. He did have the most chances to score in that situation, 1v1 against the goalkeeper. Very sad to see. Score is 1-0 in favor of Monrovia. Looking for a comeback here in this last 5 minutes of this first half. Diego Garcia with a really good pass, and then a through ball over to the striker. Pass it over. Another through ball gets deflected by the defender. Nothing happens to that run, but it was a really good. It was a really good series of passes between each player, showing good chemistry and good communication. It's going to be a corner kick after the defender had deflected the ball. Hopefully they'll capitalize off this. He takes a hit. Very close, very close. A lot of San Marino players went for that header, but ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a short throw-in for Monrovia. And again, San Marino with the pressure doesn't let the enemy breathe. Leo Fang takes a shot of that. Heavy touch by Monrovia's player. Lose possession of that ball. Gets pressured on Monrovia's boxes. Number 32 passes it over to the other sideline. Switches it over. Takes a shot and it's too wide. Good effort by San Marino with those passes, especially that pressure that definitely resulted in them in a very good scoring opportunity. Sadly, they couldn't equalize the game, but I'm sure after this, they'll keep the momentum going and try to attempt for more and more goals. I am no expert, but I definitely see San Marino winning this tonight. Personally talked to some of the players, and they definitely did not have a lot of faith in themselves, which I think is very wrong of them, as we do have a really strong series of players here. Just takes communication, takes strength, and definitely a lot of commitment into the game to get those wins and walk off those losses from the preseason. Monrovia striker takes a heavy hit, and after he's offsides and kicks the ball away, presumably I think the ref is gonna talk to him. I believe he's gonna accuse him of wasting time. Yes, indeed, the ref is talking to him, sort of lecturing number 7 for Monrovia. That's gonna be a free kick for San Marino. Jaden Kusuma plays it quick. It's gonna be another through ball. A little too strong of a kick. Ball makes it into the goalkeeper. Hasn't picked up the ball. Fakes the ball away and pass it over to the right back for Monrovia. Another score opportunity by Monrovia. There's a 2v2. Nice save by the goalkeeper. Keeps the ball out of bounds. Really good save by the goalkeeper. Amazing job. Good effort. And this is basically the result of good positioning and very good vision of the ball. Goalkeeper is giving everything tonight, regardless of that first goal, showing that San Marino is still in the game. Monrovia goes for that cross. It's going to be a little too wide. Never mind, Monrovia gets the header, but there's not really direction to that. And the ball's going to go too wide again. It's going to be free goal kick for San Marino. With less than 3 minutes left on the clock in this first half, 0-1 in favor of Monrovia. San Marino is looking to come back before the end of this first half to equalize the game and hopefully move on into what's next, scoring more goals into the next half. Number 10, Diego gets subbed off for this last 2 minutes. Goalkeeper kicks the ball into the midfield. Nice header done by number 8. Ball is loose into the middle field. A good through ball, and Monrovia doesn't quite beat San Marino's player. Jaden Kusuma again showing really good pace, and he didn't beat that player in a race for the ball. That's going to be a foul from San Marino. Dangerously close to the goal. Thankfully, it wasn't in the box, so no penalty kicks being kicked in this situation. But another opportunity for a cross. I think one player is going to want to fake it. Nope, kicks it straight. Ball is still in game, but player takes a heavy touch on that, and the ball goes out of bounds once again. It's gonna be another goal kick with less than a minute, I think, left in this first half. See what if San Marino tries to capitalize on that. Never mind. And that's gonna be the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Good effort by San Marino, and a really extravagant goal by Monrovia. Sadly, that put them up first in the scoreboard. I do think that San Marino is gonna walk off this first goal and attempt to equalize that game, and then uh, counter attack with another goal to be up in the game. I still see San Marino winning. Please stay tuned for the second half of this game. Boys in blue coming up again in the pitch for the getting ready for the second half. They look ready and rested. Coming up from an awkward position from a 0-1, losing to Monrovia tonight. Looking to get that equalizer and then get on top of on that scoreboard with another goal to top it off. Ref indicates the players to get ready soon as the game is starting back up, ladies and gentlemen. Ball is back into play, gets played back into the defense for San Marino. Early pressure from Monrovia capitalizes on that. Now into Monrovia's possession. San Marino steals the ball back, and that's a foul for San Marino. Jaden Kusuma is again going to take another free kick. I already see players down the field calling for that ball. Place it up. It's going to try to go into the middle, but it's going to get deflected. Possessions again for Monrovia. Players attempt to get back into it. Good pressure ended up in the ball going out of bounds, but last touch was by a San Marino player. Monrovia placed it quick and back into their defense. They've had, I think, the most possession out of either teams. Just showing that they have really good chemistry between each other. But I would argue that San Marino has a better chemistry as they play quick. They try to get the balls, the soccer ball as far up as they can in each situation that they get. And that's resulted in very dangerous situations for them. For Monrovia, excuse me. And for those just joining up, the score is 0-1. Again, thank you for everyone for watching currently. I really appreciate your support. Once again, we're out here giving you the best coverage of the soccer game in this chilly night of Friday. And shout out again to the parents who are here in the same manner with their beanies and scarves. Some of them with San Marino attired. Really appreciate the support and the spirit for San Marino. Goalkeeper tells his striker to not get a yellow. Very good piece of advice. You should definitely follow that. Player is down on the field. It appears like he's cramping. He's a bit in pain, but I believe he's just gonna walk it off. He is cramping indeed. He's getting a little bit of a stretch in. Weather's too cold to be playing soccer. It's definitely too cold. Weather right now is definitely fit for one to stay indoors, maybe watch a little bit of Disney Plus, little Max, Netflix and chill type beat. But no, we're here bringing you the best coverage of soccer games for San Marino, and we're gonna win tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Whether we're cramping or not, we're still winning this game. And there we are on the sideline, making good progress, good development of the ball. Ball gets recovered by Monrovia. A really good run by San Marino. Just couldn't get that pass in exactly. Players on the floor. He's fixing his attire. Monrovia's again arguing with the ref. I don't know what's wrong with these kids. They just don't like following the rules. Number 8 gets talked to, and no cards shown this time. But the ref certainly does not seem happy. Reminds me of that one ref. Played that one ref who mediated a lot of matches for, I believe it was the Bundesliga, if you follow European soccer. Really bald guy with big eyes. That's what the ref reminds me of. Ball gets stolen by San Marino, takes a shot. Ball's gonna go too wide. Nice attempt. Good way to keep the ball rolling, and he did make the best out of that situation. Couldn't exactly find that goal for himself, but if we keep this up, we'll eventually get the goal for sure. Ball gets thrown in for a long shot, but it gets recovered by the keeper. I do not like when keepers do that. They play it off, and then as soon as you get close to them, they pick up the ball. I really don't like that. It's a bit annoying. But who said that soccer has to be fair? Through ball for Monrovia, but Nick Kuna comes out, our Lord and Savior Nick Kuna comes out and clears the ball away from any danger. Ball gets crossed into the box. It's gonna be Monrovia's possession. Place it back. They play it slow. They have space to play in. Definitely getting a lot of pressure from San Marino. That's sort of making them open up for passes amongst each other. Monrovia plays it fast with that throw-in. It's number 2 with the ball. Gets deflected by San Marino, and they're going to take possession of that ball. Hopefully, a little bit of a long ball. He did not reach that ball in time. In time. And the defender cleared that ball away with a really good amount of pace. That was scary. Number 18 backed off immediately. He did not want to get injured. But he did show a certain level of commitment for that ball. He was ready to just go all on out on that ball. A throw in from almost the goal. Ball gets played in the middle field along the 50-yard line. It's taking Monrovia's possession. They have space to play in the sideline. Not a lot of pressure coming from San Marino. That's definitely resulted in more passes for Monrovia. Monrovia finds a pass for a striker. Good through ball that, if it had ended in the other striker's hands, he would have definitely capitalized on that. Sliding tackle. He gets called off for that. It was a very risky situation he was in. I do not think that was the safest choice at all. That probably could have gotten ejected of the game. But passion overtakes once. Passion can overtake you sometimes, and that's probably what happened. He definitely got too excited for that. Jing's actually gonna go and take that free kick. See him here getting ready. Gets ready, kicks the ball up. Ball is airborne. Tussle between both players. We did have the possession, but ref calls for a foul. The ref doesn't seem too happy with the kind of gameplay he's seeing tonight. Another free kick for Monrovia. Plays it fast and is going to go. Nice header by the striker. Bit of a wasted opportunity, but he did attempt to get that first touch on that ball. Attempt to control it, but sadly did not end in a very meaningful run. Ball is going to go for the striker. Gets well defended, but still manages to make a space for the ball. Gets driven off once again, and the ball's for Monrovia. Ball gets split into the defense. Finds a way to pass it into midfield. A nice dribble by Monrovia beats San Marino's player. Nice mark. Nice, beautiful mark by both players there. They managed to reject that pass. Nice pressure by San Marino. Steal that ball of the enemy. Nice dribble by number 8. Good communication between each player. Diego takes a good dribble and beats one player, but he couldn't be the second one. He was a little too slow in that occasion. Ball gets driven up, and this goalkeeper is gonna hold it. Good pressure and good organization for San Marino that has definitely resulted in very good resulted in very good chances for San Marino to score. Trying to get that equalizer. Ref gives another yellow card. He he's very mad at this point. I think he's just been very annoyed with the kind of gameplay that he's seeing. And that's another Monrovia player subbed off. Good chance for San Marino to come back and recover from this first goal. Jaden Kusuma, calm and collected once again, scans the field. The ref is not happy with Monrovia's sportsmanship. I believe they've been talking back. We see the substitution due to the yellow card going on. Ball is in play, picks it up, and the keeper collects it very calmly. Monrovia with the San Marino with the pressure, collects the ball, drives it off the field. That's a red. The audience speaks. That's a red card. Monrovia's player gets eliminated, rejected from this match. He would not be playing in that position. Very bad sportsmanship, very rough gameplay, bad gameplay by Monrovia. And it's cost them one of their players in a very pivotal position, which is the left back. On my side, it's left back, yes. Arguing with the ref. Let's see if he gives any more yellows. He's been prone to do that this whole night. He is not liking the talkback from Monrovia. He's gonna want to do something about this. Audience definitely stands with the ref on this decision here. Monrovia has been insufferable in some of this plays. Horrible sportsmanship. I really hope that the manager reflects on their players' attitudes and play a more clean and well, basically overall more clean gameplay for everyone. It's what we want. We support sportsmanship in this channel. There's going to be a good opportunity again for San Marino. Hopefully they can capitalize on this. With a little bit of accuracy from this free kick and a good header, it can very well lead us into the first goal for San Marino, an equalizer for the game, and hopefully we'll keep that momentum going on. And as Chicharito said, one of my favorite players of all time, let's imagine cool things. I like imagining good stuff, such as San Marino coming up on this game. He gets ready, takes a shot, shoots, and the goalkeeper recollects that ball. Nice attempt. He definitely got a hit on that ball, but it wasn't a good deflection. Ball did not go in as the player wanted to. He's definitely going to want to practice that throughout the week. Good dribble by Monrovia. They're definitely a bit of in a rough position now that they have one player out. But they're still keeping that same kind of gameplay on. Good pressure again by San Marino. Monrovia's in possession of that ball. Looking for his teammate. Number 2 places short. Pass it back to number 2. Attempts for a dribble. Gets a pass on in the middle field. Number 8 goes back into the defense. Monrovia playing very comfortably here with a goal up on the scoreboard, but that can change in any second. San Marino is definitely showing a lot of improvements in their development, and especially in their defense. They're getting a lot of balls recovered, getting those passes covered. Ball goes a little too wide for the player. I think it's going to go out of bounds. Yes, indeed it does. It's going to be possession for San Marino. Great effort. I see that the San Marino players are very pumped up to go back into the field and give everything they can to equalize this game and come out on top with their first win on this league. Stay tuned for that first goal. I am very well aware that there's been many non-believers in San Marino. They think, oh, they did terribly in their preseason. They're not going to do really well. I think that's about to change. We recently got our first win in, I believe, 5 years. 5 years was the senior year. That's 5 years ago, so that must have been 2018, 2017, if my math is not incorrect. That's the year my brother graduated. He was a senior here in San Marino. They haven't gotten a win ever since, and I witnessed the first win in the preseason with an amazing effort by the boys in blue. And if that happened once, why can't it happen twice? Good effort by San Marino, drives the ball out. Ball gets good opportunity for San Marino. They can capitalize on that occasion. Very good run, but the striker just couldn't get that shot on target. It's going to be another goal kick by Monrovia. And again, very impressive to see so many parents here tonight who are still here regardless of the cold weather. I myself, I'm getting a little bit sick. I believe it's from filming soccer throughout this whole season, but I don't regret it I don't regret it whatsoever. Very happy to see my team playing and giving everything they got here today. Ref is gonna give a yellow for Diego Garcia. That's his second yellow today. He's gonna get sopped off right away. Number 14 is gonna come in as a super sub. Very bad by Diego. He should show better sportsmanship. Show that he's the bigger person against Monrovia, who has been getting yellow and red cards left to back, back to back. Excuse me. Good through ball for Monrovia. Striker makes the run. Attempts to pass it into the middle of the box. Goes for a shot. Gets recollected by Nick Acuna. Another calm recollection by him. The shot wasn't that shot wasn't exactly full of power, and it was at the end it was a really calm collection by Nick Acuna. Ooh, bad ball to the face of number 14. Walks it off like it's nothing. That's gotta hurt. It's gonna be a foul by San Marino. Monrovia is gonna take another chance in this free kick. I think they're going to play short to see a lot of players around the midfield. I don't know what kind of dance that was. I guess a kind of distraction for the player. Monrovia gets that ball, but gets cleared away by San Marino. Amazing defense once again. Remarkable. Excuse me. Shout out to everyone watching the live stream right now. If you're watching this right now, go ahead and comment what was your favorite moment of the preseason. This couple of games that San Marino has been playing before the actual game. And that's just beautiful. There's a group of kids over by the Titan sign that I'm sort of making a sled and bouncing down from the little hill there. That's precious. Love seeing that. And they're just gonna go back at it again. That's really funny. Definitely seeing a better crowd than how we did with the girls game, where the ref actually had to remove the audience from the game as they were just being too toxic for the players. They weren't showing maturity, and they definitely could not stay in the pitch Very annoying to see that from parents. Less than 20 minutes here in the second half. San Marino is still looking to get that that first goal to equalize that game. Very good opportunities shown throughout the whole gameplay, and definitely an increase in development for the ball in the middle field. Plays it short for the defense, gets pressured on right away. Good early pressure by Monrovia. Chokes a little bit on that pressure, but Nikakuna comes again and clears that ball away from any danger. Ball is airborne, and Monrovia is going to capitalize off that. Number 32 plays the ball back, and that's going to be a ball for the defense. Striker who rushes in to attempt to get ahead of that ball. Nice ball for number 8. Pass it over to his teammate. Scans the field. Nice through ball, and he may win it. No. Defender gets there first, but that's okay. We recover the ball very quickly. Number 14 scans the field once again. Attempts for a through ball. It's going to get deflected by the defender. Good simple cross, but doesn't make it in. It was a nice attempt, a good idea. He was getting a lot of pressure in that occasion. So sometimes what you have to do is clear the ball away. Do the best you can with what you have. And in this case, the best thing he could have done is shoot the ball. And you never know. That sometimes does end up in a goal. You never know when the goalkeeper is going to be in a bad position. But of course, you want to look for more common and simple ways of playing the game. It's a high kick called out by the ref. Another chance for San Marino to capitalize and equalize the game right now, ladies and gentlemen. Kicks the ball up, crosses it, gets deflected by the defender. Good pressure coming from Jaden Kasuma. Ooh, very late tackle, but the ref plays advantage. Long through ball that ends in Nikikuna's hands. Very late tackle from Jaden Kasuma, who would have well gotten a yellow card. He got a little too excited there. Barker fighting for that ball, shoots it up, clears it away. Makes it into the direction of the goal, but that's going to be another collection for the goalkeeper. And he just picks it up as he sees San Marino's striker coming by. Clears the ball up. Jaden Kasuma again with that cranium, clearing the ball away. Very dangerous position San Marino's in right now, getting heavy pressure by 3 Monrovia players. Nice ball, but gets blocked again. San Marino's choking a little bit in that pressure. Getting suffocated by the tiny spaces that Monrovia is letting them have him. Audience still hopeful and cheering for a better outcome today. So am I. I'm still hoping for San Marino to come up on this bad tussle between 2 players. I believe ref called the advantage. That's another goal for Monrovia. Caught Nick Kuna in a bad position and capitalized off that. Gets a second goal in, and that's going to be 2-0 in favor of Monrovia. Bad luck. That's all I can say. Very bad luck. Just got to keep working harder and harder. Got to keep believing. Players do seem a little frustrated with this outcome, but they're going to play it off, keep making chances. Ball is punted up. Defender blocks that pass. Any chance for a through ball is denied. Audience calls for the team to get more possession in. And I would agree on that. I believe San Marino needs to play maybe a little bit slower, even though they're getting pressured on really quickly. They cannot suffocate to the tiny spaces that Monrovia is letting them to have. Very dangerous position San Marino is in right now, but they're able to clear the ball. Nice pass over to the sideline. Play possession, please, for the love of God. Hart took a heavy touch in that, and it's going to be a Monrovia's possession again. For the love of God, please let us win this game. Good dribble, beats 3 players from San Marino, still gets possession of that ball. This kid is remarkable. Bad tackle. Wow. That's a bad foul. Very late tackle by San Marino's defender, and I believe that's inside of the box, if I am not mistaken. Excuse me. Yeah, it's going to be a penalty kick. Ref calls for the players to come back into the position. Monrovia is ready to take that PK, but manager insists to talk to his players. They seem to be frustrated here. They really want to equalize this game. Monrovia kicks, and that's another goal. Very hard to miss in that situation. That Monrovia player was just very calm and collected in that kick. With a heavy heart, I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that San Marino is losing 3-0 to Monrovia. Very sad to see this, but it's just another step into becoming better and better for upcoming games. It's a lesson to grow and take more opportunities as you're learning to play the game and become better at it. Sometimes you gotta just take the loss. There's a player down. There's ref stops the game, and I believe he's gonna get subbed off right in this minute. He's walking off. He looks to be a little bit in discomfort. I'm not sure what he is suffering of, but he is definitely getting subbed off. Monrovia in a very comfortable position. I don't think they're gonna attempt to go for more goals. But this is just a reminder that practice makes perfect. Excuse me. And that's exactly what San Marino is going to want to attempt to do throughout this whole week. Good run by number 18. Makes it into the box. Good header, but doesn't go anywhere. Good try, says the audience. A difference of 3 goals late in the second half of the game. Good dribble by Monrovia, beats the player, but gets driven off by the second defender. Just full of frustration, we see these kids with their jerseys full of sweat in hopes to become better by the day. Jaden Kusuma plays a ball into the defense. At the end, you gotta understand these kids. They're working as hard as they can to meet their expectations and meet up their goals. And this is just a reminder, once again, that we gotta practice more and more, keep doing better, keep finishing those passes, keep finishing those last-minute touches that will eventually convert into goals and that will eventually convert into wins. You gotta keep practicing those dribbles, keep practicing those drills, and I'm sure the manager is gonna wanna train these kids to the point where they can achieve whatever they want, which is whatever their goal is, maybe winning playoffs if they make it. It's not a bad sight for these kids coming from a bad preseason, trying their best in their second game, coming from another loss. Now it's going to be out of bounds once again. Again, thank you everyone for sticking around to this late second half. Really appreciate the support. And once again, stay tuned for more games. At the end, what we can do is support these kids to do better in the future. Ball gets striker in a bit of an awkward position, a bit of a tunnel between two players, but ref calls for advantage, I believe, or they just may haven't been not any fouls. Ball gets blocked off once again by Monrovia. Gets a nice through ball. There's no offsides. Nice ball gets recovered by Nikakuna. Clears it away. Good effort by Nikakuna. Still staying centered, even regardless of the large difference between the two teams. Number 10 gets a hold of that ball. Once again, Diego Garcia coming back to the pitch. Diego Garcia getting suffocated by that pressure. Balls again for Monrovia. Plays the ball very smartly, but defender is going to get to that ball first. Beats the player in a pace race. Very sad to see Titans lose to such large difference with 10 minutes left in the game. I think most players have lost a good chunk of their hope and most likely just want to go home at this point. Ball gets played into the 40-yard line. Monrovia is going to go back and forth with those passes. Again, showing off that strategy of managing possession. Really accurate passes. I am honestly impressed by the amount of good passes that they've done to each other, showing really good chemistry amongst each other. An attempt for a through ball, deflects it, and that's going to be a ball for San Marino. Gets marked by the defender and loses the ball once again. Go, Diego, go. Go, Diego, go. You can't beat the player, but defender's coming in clutch to save that ball, and indeed he does. Trips in his way. It's slide tackle by the striker, but gets dribbled away by Jaden. Audience still very glad to see their kids playing and trying their best here in the pitch. Good for them. Player coming off the pitch, number 17. Late substitution by San Marino. Ball is still not in play just yet, but every single player is ready to keep playing till the very last minute. Less than 7 minutes left on this late second half. Defender plays it up the field in the 4-yard line. Good passes. Keeping steady regardless of that pressure. Monrovia again repossesses that ball. Nice through ball, goes a little bit too long. The mark on that player was just too large for him to beat, and goalkeeper gets possession of that ball once again. Ball gets played back, but gets deflected by San Marino. A good crossing chance. Almost makes it into the striker. Good opportunity here. Jaden beats the player. Definitely seems a little frustrated here. It's going to be a ball for Monrovia once again. Attempt for a through ball. Still makes it into the striker. Wow. Heavy touch. Heavy dribble. Makes number 17 for Monrovia get into a little bit of a exchange, physical exchange with Leo Feng, number 16. Results in a foul. Jaden Kusuma is again going to take possession of that ball. Kicks it up. Monrovia drives up the field once again. Gets deflected by the defense. Ball gets deflected by San Marino once again. They recollect that ball. Leo Feng beats one player. Number 19 who trips on the floor, and he gets a yellow after talking back to the ref. He's going to get subbed off right now. I don't know why you're still talking trash even though you're 3 goals up in the score. Very bad sportsmanship for Monrovia once again. Very sad to see the type of gameplay that they try to play on. Beats the player in the dribble, but still can't get off his mark. Plays it back into his own team. San Marino opening up for more possession and scoring opportunities. Beats the player and redirects that ball after a sliding tackle. Monrovia driving up the field, 30-yard line. He falls after a bad exchange with Jaden Kusuma. That's going to be a yellow card for Jaden Kusuma. Just straight up frustrated with this outcome. He's going to get subbed off right now by number 14. It's a sad sight looking at that scoreboard. Just at this point, it's just time to pack it up and go home. Rethink, regroup, and redo things better for the future. That's going to be a free kick with a 3-man barrier in the 20-yard line. Monrovia gets ready, shoots, and another calm collection for Nikikuna. Really good efforts by the whole team, especially Nikikuna, who's been trying his best regardless of those 3 points up in the scored. Monrovia again gets a hold of that ball, and I believe the player was a little too above the mark. Still beats San Marino. Falls off for no reason. I don't believe that was a foul. He loses balance. San Marino's player goes down, and he looks like he's hurt. He had a bad exchange. Looks like he's cramping. Earlier, we had a similar situation with a Monrovia player, which I thought was a little ridiculous. There's no way that that was a foul. He argumented back to the referee, but regardless, he did not get that advantage from him. Restarting the game back up. Monrovia gets the ball once again on San Marino's side, drives it up, and Nikikuna is gonna come out and save that ball. Ref makes a call and he's arguing with um, he's getting an interchange of words between a San Marino player and him. I believe that's gonna be another foul. Game's restarting back up after that small pause for a foul for Monrovia. Free kick in a dangerous position, kicks it up, but the Bear is going to block it. That's full time, ladies and gentlemen. Monrovia takes the W over San Marino. Really really good effort by San Marino, who gave everything until the last minute in this game. Very sad to see that they're now taking the points here for their second season matchup. But it's just going to want to make them reflect on their choices and hopefully get a better gameplay moving forward. Thank you again for everyone joining in, who joined in and contributed in support of Titans today. Really, again, I really appreciate your support, and thank you for staying loyal with us for the best coverage of soccer games here in San Marino and most sports as well. So next time, catch me next time commenting again with you guys for another soccer game, whether it's girls or boys. And lastly, don't want to go off without saying thank you once again. No, it was a bit of a tough loss. Definitely gonna stuck with San Marino today. Definitely sticking with me. But there's nothing else but to move on and do better moving forward. Again, my name is Alan Balcazar. Thank you so much for watching tonight. We're seeing the players line up, getting ready to congratulate each other, giving them claps as form of solidarity, and they're just getting ready to high five each other. Really good effort from both teams, but Monrovia, which is a better team in this matchup. Thank you so much for everyone watching today. Bit of an emotional scene as both teams congratulate each other, giving claps, especially from the audience. Again, my name is Alan Balcazar, and thank you for tuning in for tonight. And catch me again in the next soccer game coming very, very soon. Excuse me, no, that's going to be next year. So I won't see you for the remainder of this year. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you again with another appearance for San Marino in another soccer matchup. Again, my name is Alan Balcazar. I said before, sign